to Whiskey Wonder Woman, and in today's video we are doing Pikesville straight rye whiskey at 110 proof. So I got it at ABC Drop. It won San Francisco World Spirits Competition in 2015 double gold, and which is, I'm reading right from the bottle, and then Rye of the Year, #2 Whiskey of the Year by Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible 2016. I don't know really about that, but I heard that it's a well-established, like, I don't know, whiskey rating dude. So Pikesville actually originated in Maryland, and it was produced in 1895. And it was doing really well until Prohibition, and it kind of died. But after Prohibition, it was the only, I think, brand in Maryland to restart production. And they lasted until 1982, until Heaven Hill took over the Pikesville bottle. And I believe that they took the Pikesville, I guess, bottle and spirit brand, but I don't think they necessarily took the Maryland recipe of the rye. So now you can now find Pikesville at the Heaven Hill Distillery in Kentucky. So let me just read what's on this bottle. Prohibition shuttered most of the once booming Maryland rye industry. Pikesville produced since the 1900s, reemerged after Prohibition and became the lone brand to keep the style of rye alive. Now produced in Kentucky from extra aged barrels stored in prime warehouse locations, Heaven Hill has reclaimed the past with the rich and spicy notes of Pikesville. So it's definitely a different recipe. This whiskey is aged at least 60 years old. Distilled and bottled by Heaven Hill Distilleries in Bardstown, Kentucky. So at least they like kept the sticker and says it was established in 1895, and I think that might be like a Maryland warehouse. So I think that's cool. Okay, that's the cork. Looks pretty cool. Oh, I paid $50 for this, allocated in Virginia, because it's a Heaven Hill product. So this is a rye again, not bourbon. So it's at least 51% in the mash bill over corn, but there's still corn in the mash bill. There's a really sweet smell to this. It's almost like it could be like weeded too. It smells like very sweet caramel. You know what this reminds me of? A turtle chocolate? Is that what it's called? A turtle? A chocolate turtle? Because it has like the chocolate, the salted caramel. I mean, I'm not really getting the nuttiness part, but it reminds me of chocolate covered caramel. Like dark chocolate caramel. Man, I want to say like deep, like dark. Probably because of the rye. Let's go in for the taste. That is dang smooth for a rye. Wow. I mean, I could definitely tell it's a rye because it does not taste like bourbon, but I think that's one of like the smoothest ryes I've ever had. Yeah, that taste is like sea salt caramel. It's like a sweet note. I think this is one of the sweetest ryes I've ever, oh my God. My tongue is burning. It's sweet, but the finish, it's spicy. My lips are tingling. Magic is happening right now. That's magic rye spice. It's almost like you've ever, I don't think anyone has ever done this unless you're from the Caribbean. If you ever had a toothache, they make you suck on clove. Anyways, it's supposed to numb the pain and help you heal faster, especially if you had like a root canal. Sometimes if it gets on your lips, it burns and tingles, and that is almost the exact sensation I am getting right now. So if there's a tasty note of clove in there, I am throwing that in there. And I could definitely say that's part of the finish. This is so smooth. And then, but the end, it definitely is like, hey, don't forget I'm a rye because I'm spicy B. It definitely comes back up, but it's like a little sweet too. This is an excellent straight rye. I mean, yeah, I can definitely understand why it won 2 awards. This, I can understand why it's allocated. I mean, I don't believe in the allocation system whatsoever, but this is darn good for rye. And I know a lot of people are not rye fans. And yeah, I know it's hard to get into because it's spicy and it's different and it's not bourbon. However, this recipe by Heaven Hill, they remastered it so that it is enjoyable because it's good. It has caramel, it has vanilla. It's almost, man, there is like some type of hinty chocolatey note going on. I mean, but it's not gonna make you forget that it's rye because I'm definitely getting some spiciness. I think it's clove or it could be ginger, but because ginger is one of my favorite spices, I don't think it's ginger. Yeah. This is darn good. If this was on the shelf, I would probably hoard this for a rye, if that makes sense. This is probably one of the best ryes that I've ever had, and I would like to do a comparison between this and the Jack Daniel's rye single barrel proof, which I have somewhere. I need to find it because I'm intrigued to know if this is as good as that bottle. Which is, that bottle is not allocated, but you cannot find that bottle on the shelf anymore. Of course, like, it goes viral and then everyone hoards it. So anyways, for a 6-year-old rye, I mean, Heaven Hill knows what they're doing. This bottle is, yeah, I would put a gold star on this rye bottle. I mean, and actually you don't know because my channel's new. I don't drink much ryes. I was not expecting it to be this wonderful. I would give it a 10 out of 10. That's how good I'm saying it is. And if you find this bottle, I'm telling you, buy it. I had the option to buy this over Eagle Rare. And I don't even know if I should say that because people probably be like, what the hell's wrong with you? But I actually have Eagle Rare ready. But I wanted to try it. And I'm so glad I did because now I have a new favorite rye. Yeah, 110 proof. It's pretty darn smooth. So yeah, that is my review of Pikesville straight rye whiskey that originated from Maryland. But remember, Heaven Hill bought it in 1982, then brought it back on the shelves in 2015, and now it's doing real great. So buy a bottle. See you in my next video, which is going to be my Elijah Craig A124 that I got from the ABC drop in Virginia. I have high hopes for this bottle. See you then. Bye.